we're here in Spa, where rain has taken the field by surprise. A projected dry race, 30% chance of rain. Here on this endurance weekend, we'll see rain at Spa. We will see a 20-minute first race, a 50-minute second race with one required fuel stop based on projections. Diego Del Real's on pole. Safety cars in. Del Real leads the field away into La Source. The track has been treacherous in wet weather today. Absolute chaos in practice and qualifying here up Eau Rouge. Specifically, no difference. I'll see Van Ackert off the track early, and Martin off the track up in the plateau. Another round sees Noah Hicks off track. And Primo off in Blanchemont. Now battling Edwards with Ledberger behind, Wesley behind that, then Jackson Price, Nathan Strife, all significantly far up the field in the wet weather, showing that they've got something to prove here in the wet. Still battling Michael Primo. The powerful Porsches of Austin Edwards and Michael Primo carrying high spots here. Now we're seeing Zoltan Polik up the inside of Alex Egg. He's back now with Nathan Strife trying to break into that top 10. Side by side into chain as they head toward 15. Polik now on the inside. He's through. Polik now looks at the back of Sam Westlake for his next pass. Yes, Blanchemont. You see multiple cars going around. That's Williams, the second car. Jackson Price, that big drift down Puhan, but he's going to lose place to Satterfield over that one. Now Polik around to Puhan, and that sees the wall for Polik. Satterfield spinning. Definitely a wiggle for Harris there, which lets Andretti through. And our sprint comes to a close. Del Real on top. Piazzolla second. Mitch Crowther rounding up third. Porsches 4 and 5. That'll give those three a difficult start on the reverse grid. The sun now shines over the beautiful view of the kart track here at Spa. Our field is reversed. Will we get dry weather in this 50-minute running? Our drivers sure hope so. And we're off. Flores leads the field away. Polik trying to make early places up the inside. Looking at Vexkapski, and he says no. Looks like a cleanless horse for the whole field. Will they enjoy the same fate up Eau Rouge and Radeon? The answer appears to be yes for now. Our racers know that this 50-minute race is a long game. You gotta make it to the pit stop if you want to be competitive. That's Andretti starting from the back of the field in the pits. Side by side, Harrison Polik is Polik. Scoops through on the cone. Harris struggling in the clearing here in the wet. And Satterfield's out through Puhan. Narrowly avoids the wall, caught in the sand trap. That's Piazzolla around the outside of Eck. A clean pass. A wiggle from Skapski. Keeps it on the road, but Polik fires to the inside. Williams around at Puhan. Narrowly escapes, collecting any of the drivers. That's Del Real battling it out, coming up the inside through the bus stop on Crowther. Taking a think and a pass for Jeffrey Harris. Does not make it to the inside of Jackson Price. He is out broke. Price now head of base Bliss, looking to fend off Harris and Primo behind. Primo's got a good run up the Kimmel Straight. Up the inside coming into Liz Combs, but the outside's the line to have as Primo scoops around, nudging Harris out of the way. Now need to make room for Del Real. He's going to take a pass into the hairpin. It looks like, oh, that's clean too. Harris now looking at Austin Edwards in the rearview mirror, as well as Brantley, Martin, Piazzolla, and Crowther. Oh, Crowther's around. Maybe a small touch, maybe just losing it back into the clearing. He catches Eck as Williams around the outside to avoid an incident. Skapski around on his own at 15 manages to keep it straight and on track. Harris does not and collects Edwards on his way around at 15. And got a safety car restart. Flores leads the field away once again, still in the lead. Here in the second race, that's Polik, B2, Skapski, and oh no, we've got an issue behind. Looks like Ledberger, Martin, and others. Oh, Edwards and Crowther touch. Crowther sending his way into Harris, and they're out in the first turn. That's Polik up the inside of Clayton Skapski. And Price and Base Bliss battling. Price, a fair weather competitor here at the league, and he has not found the weather fair today, but he has found his results quite fair as he has battled consistently at the top in the wet weather here at Spa. Flores now seeing some challenge at the top as Polik, Clayton Skapski make their way past. Primo next in line to take a shot at the Mustang. Wide in turn one for Austin Edwards. He's looking at Chris Van Ackeren in his rearview mirror. Rubbin is racing up front with Skapski and Polik, aggressively trying to shuffle one another to the front. Yeah, the superior outside-inside switch up for Flores through Lacombe. Trying to get around Primo, but that Porsche's grip is far too strong. They're still side by side, coming to the hairpin. They're looking at Base Bliss and Price behind. Either one will capitalize on a mistake and claim a place. Still side by side, coming out of the hairpin through the left and into Wuhan. Oh, contact between Skapski and Polik. Polik comes out ahead. Heading now in 15, free and clear. The inside is Jackson Price on Base Bliss. Gets the pass in the draft, gets it done. Martin and Ledberger come around at the source. Stripe narrowly avoiding a collection. Edwards narrowly avoiding a collection. Small off him and from Andretti on exit, making room for Edwards. Got Primo looking down the Kimmel straight. Around the outside, slams the door on Eladio Flores into Lacombe. A beautiful pass. Oh, just after the hairpin, it's Polik coming around, making way for a new lead. Skapski now further back, looking to battle for that lead again. He's up against Satterfield, the NSX, who has been blazing fast around the Spa. And Martin now battling through Blanchemont. Flores off in Wuhan. That's going to total him further down the order. Now Williams and Skapski battling for draft down the middle straight. Williams gets the outside. Skapski instantly passed. Field Base Bliss battling with Del Real behind. That puts the pressure on and sends Satterfield wide at the source. Straight on the exit radio, and that is Panazola and Eck blazing past Stripe, no front bumper. Oh, and that sees Base Bliss around. That sees Van Ackeren around. Almost collecting Crowther. Crowther now battling Base Bliss ahead, who he is caught following that incident. And a clean pass. The pit window is open, and cars are taking tires, taking fuel, getting ready for the last few laps in the wet. Crowther and Base Bliss battling side-by-side corner after. Taking through the hairpin down Wuhan. Catching car Sam Westlake. Dylan Base Bliss using Westlake to defend against Crowther. They are still side-by-side, now past Piazzolla. They've got Edwards ahead. Making their way down to the hairpin now. Crowther's created a gap. He's now battling Edwards. And Base Bliss is left battling Piazzolla as the bus stop. ahead. Oh, what nearly a spin up Rouge. Crowther's now wide. He's opened the door. Sent Edwards through. Sent Base Bliss through. Can Pianazola catch up behind? Not quite. A touch between Crowther and Base Bliss. Sends Base Bliss into the wall. Pianazola now looking for the pass on Crowther. Can he make that stick? Looks like it. And down now into Blanchimont. That's Edwards leading Pianazola, leading Crowther. Here we are at Blanchimont. What lines will these three drivers choose? A defensive for Edwards on the inside. Offensive up the outside, looking for a switchback from Crowther. But Pianazola takes the third line, and he's made it past. Now we're around Blanchimont again. How will it pan out this time? Edwards is still ahead, still taking a defensive line. Pianazola closes it early on Crowther. Oh, a small touch as Crowther just bumps him on the exit. Crowther sends himself around. Pianazola is away free and clear. And that's our second race. You'll never guess it, but Diego Del Real's on top. Michael Primo, P2, Zoltan Polik, P3, and the Australian Boston Edwards, Jordan Pianazola, P4, P5. And our season leadership, Diego Del Real, still on top.